Hello and welcome to the tutorial FIO Controller 111, the compact CODESYS PLC with impressively high flexibility. My name is Volker Marx from the company Kendrion, and I would like to show you all the possibilities offered by the multifunctional I/O interface of this controller. So here it is, the FIO Controller 111, a CODESYS PLC at its core. It may look normal on the outside, but it has a lot of inner values and it's full of possibilities that are perfectly suited to the requirements of small and medium-sized machines. So, what makes this controller so special? And what exactly is the multifunctional I/O interface? Well, multifunctional means that you can configure the controller's inputs and outputs to suit your specific machine requirements. By default, the 111 comes with 9 digital inputs, 8 digital outputs, and 2 analog inputs and 2 analog outputs. However, you can now reconfigure this default settings. This starts with the fact that you can operate analog outputs and inputs in either current or voltage mode. Then inputs can either be purely digital, but also an event counter or an analog input. You decide. Or a digital output can operate as a frequency generator or as a PWM. No problem, solved with one click. In addition, if you need to record very fast processes, you can also use one of the inputs as an interrupt input. And that's not all. You can also configure the inputs and outputs of the controller 111 so that you can operate up to 2 modo output stages with clock direction inputs, including limit switches and reference inputs. Of course, we have also a CODESYS library for this, according to the DS402 profile, and of course this is free of charge. Now we come to the communication options. Would you like to communicate with other controllers, a PC or a bus system? Then you have the option of using the following Ethernet-based protocols via the front LAN interface: Modbus TCP, Network Global Variables from CODESYS, or a free TCP UDP protocol. You can also use this interface to implement a visualization. This is very easy with one of our CODESYS HMI devices from the Vico series. And of course, EtherCAT as an internal field bus for connecting additional EtherCAT slave modules. The following communication paths are available for serial protocols: CAN-open or optionally Modbus RTU, and if you don't need both, you can use the RS485 interface for your own communication to a terminal device, such as a printer or scanner. And for those who care about safety, we have the good news that this controller also supports our Safety PLC and Safety I/O. So even FSOE to achieve Cell 3 is not a problem with the 111. Of course, you can also dock other EtherCAT modules from our wide-ranging FIO series to the 111 and adapt your system to your requirements. Additional EtherCAT slaves, such as drives, can be reached via our extender module. This is already an impressive number of possibilities that this controller offers you, and we mean this enormous variety when we use the term multifunctional I/O interface. We have now reached the end, and in the further part of this tutorial I will show you in a very practical way how to program the possibilities mentioned here in CODESYS. Thank you for your interest, and I look forward to welcoming you again in the second part.